Hello everyone, welcome back to a spiritual a day, a spiritual principle a day. Reading by me. My name is John Clayton. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and I've been clean and sober since February 21st, 2021. If you've been here before, then welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, then I'm glad you found me. I'm not sure how I'm sure there's probably some things I could change that maybe would help the algorithm push my channel out a little bit more. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of new to this. Okay, wow. January 3rd already. Coming to accept ourselves. Our sponsor's acceptance and our higher power's unconventional love made it possible for us to judge ourselves less harshly. It works. Step 12. No one comes to NA on a winning streak. Denial had helped us ignore the wreckage, but those days are long gone. Our minds no longer measure us. You're living the dream, especially considering the lousy hand you've been dealt. In early recovery, we may experience rare glimpses of self-acceptance, but the mental beatings we give ourselves keep that optimism in check. We are undoubtedly our harshest critics. That's especially true when we make mistakes, not showing up for a friend in need, unintentionally making another member uncomfortable, blowing off a commitment, using again. Even for members in long-term recovery, our disease continues to urge us to judge ourselves, not being real about our mistakes, and overindulging in self-pity or self-destructiveness runs counter in accepting ourselves as works in progress. One member recalled, through his steady encouragement in the face of my self-made disasters, my sponsor showed me unconditional love and helped me open to how a higher power was expressing it in my life. As my recovery continued, the chaos lessened, but the temptation to beat myself up remained. Sharing the exact nature of my wrongs in step 5 and still being accepted unconditionally helped me unclench my fists a little quicker. Sponsors tell us the truth about ourselves. Inevitably, that truth is more loving, forgiving, and accepting than our version of things. Working the steps with our sponsor teaches us to find that truth for ourselves. Through the practice of prayer and meditation, we can check in with a higher power to guide us toward what is real about ourselves, our decisions, our mistakes, rather than relying on what our minds tell us. I'll resist the urge to beat myself up today. Instead, I'll pick up the phone and call my sponsor. I'll take a moment with my higher power and get real. Yeah, that's a good reading. I know for myself, you know, well, because I live alone and it's just me and my cat, and I got nobody looking over my shoulder who's keeping me accountable. So, you know, I'm constantly trying to keep myself accountable, and a lot of times, I get frustrated quite a bit sometimes, and so when I'm aware of the frustration happening, or if I can keep myself aware of when it's happening, then that's when I can. That's usually when I'll take that minute and take a step back and breathe and maybe talk to God for a minute and then 9 out of 10 times that helps when I do it. Thank you everybody for joining me today. It's I'm glad you're here with me. If nobody's told you today that they love you, well, I love you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, bye for now.